5.19. It's a bad
Every
number.
day I was learning to score. $1 here, $1 there. I was living in a fantasy.
Fuck is Monterey spot.
Is that right? Did you have a good day at school today?
And my father was always pissed off.
Learned a lot.
He was pissed that he made such lousy money. He was pissed that my kid brother Michael was in a wheelchair. He was pissed that there were 7 of us living in such a tiny house.
Why don't you tell me about this? It's a letter from school. It says you haven't been there in months. In months? You think you're so smart? You're a bum! You want to grow up to be a bum?
But after a while, he was mostly pissed because I hung around the cab stand. He knew what went on at that cab stand. And every once in a while, I'd have to take a beating. But by then, I didn't care. The way I saw it, everybody takes a beating sometime.
I can't make any more deliveries.
What do you mean you can't make any more deliveries? You're gonna fuck everything up.
My dad said he's gonna kill me. Look.
Come on with me.
That in there, kid?
No.
How about him?
Nope. That's the guy.
Get him.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
You know this kid?
Yes,
Yeah.
You know where he lives?
Yeah.
Deliver mail to his house?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, from now on, any letter from that school to that kid's house comes directly here. You understand?
Yeah.
If another letter from that school goes to that kid's house, in the fucking oven, you're gonna go ahead first.
That was it. No more letters from truant officers, no more letters from school, in fact, no more letters from anybody. Finally, after a couple of weeks, my mother had to go to the post office and complain. How could I go back to school after that and pledge allegiance to the flag and sit through good government bullshit? Paulie hated phones. He wouldn't have one in his house.
Phone. You want me to call him back?
All right, make the call, guys.
He used to get all his calls secondhand, then you'd have to call the people back from an outside phone.
You get it, Nickel? Get him on the phone for me.
Yeah. Don't get your feet.
There were guys, that's all they did, all day long, was take care of Paulie's phone calls. For a guy who moved all day long, Paulie didn't talk to 6 people. If there was a union problem or, say, a beef in the numbers, then only the top guys could meet with Paulie to discuss the problem. Everything was one-on-one. Paulie hated conferences. He didn't want anybody hearing what he said, and he didn't want anybody listening to what he was being told. Hundreds of guys depended on Paulie, and he got a piece of everything they made. It was tribute, just like in the old country, except they were doing it here in America. And all they got from Paulie was protection from other guys looking to rip them off. And that's what it's all about. That's what the FBI could never understand. That what Paulie and the organization does is offer protection for people who can't go to the cops. That's it. That's all it is. They're like the police department for wise guys. People looked at me differently. I mean, they knew I was with somebody. I didn't have to wait in line at the bakery on Sunday mornings anymore for fresh bread. The owner knew who I was with, and he'd come from around the counter no matter how many people were waiting. I was taken care of first. Our neighbors didn't park in our driveway anymore, even though we didn't have a car. At 13, I was making more money than most of the grown-ups in the neighborhood. I mean, I had more money than I could spend. I had it all. One day, some of the kids from the neighborhood carried my mother's groceries all the way home. You know why? It was out of respect.
Hi, Mom. What do you think? Look at my shoes. Aren't they great?
My God. You look like a gangster.
They shot me out! Oh, they shot me! They shot me!
Henry, shut the door. Shut the door.
That was the first time I'd ever seen anyone shot.
Jesus, can't have that in here. Jesus Christ, man, I can't have that in this joint.
I remember feeling bad about the guy, but I also remember feeling that maybe Tootie was right. I knew Paulie didn't want anybody dying in the building.
You're a real jerk.